Hi, welcome back again to our lesson. So this is Ma'am Saki de Mesa-Portes. I'm a registered guidance counselor and a licensed professional teacher. So this is the part 3 of our topic, human behavior and victimology. So last meeting or last video, we tackled about the different human development, okay, under the psychology theory, right, under the wing of the psychology sciences. Okay? So, ngayon naman, we're going to continue lang the, the topic. So, psychosexual development. Okay, so Freud believed daw that we are only aware of a small amount of our mind's activity and most remain hidden from us in our unconscious. Okay? So the information in our unconscious affect our behavior although we are unaware of it. Kahit di tayo aware, dahil nga nasa unconscious siya, meron daw effect ito sa ating behavior, sabi ni Sigmund Freud. So Freud also believed that a struggle exists between this level of consciousness influencing the personality development of psychopathology. So ito yung sinasawag natin sa iceberg theory. So, uh, So, sa structural ng iceberg theory, so drawing tayo. So, for example, this is an iceberg. Alam niyo yung iceberg, yung sa Titanic, so yun yung iceberg. So, sabi niya, meron daw conscious. Okay, conscious part. So, yung awareness natin, meron daw yung level, yung preconscious natin, yung nare-retrieve natin ng mga memories, gaya rin nung bata pa tayo, o kaya nung elementary tayo, pag tinanong natin, nare-retrieve pa rin natin siya. Ito yung binabanggit ni Freud, yung unconscious. Okay? Na kahit hindi tayo aware, na-apekto pa rin, nakakaroon pa rin to ng effect sa ating behavior. So, dito, pumapasok yung ating unconscious. Okay? So, di ba sa iceberg, yung pinakang ilalim niya, dito siya bumangga, di ba yung Titanic? So, malaki pa siya. So, akala mo lang sa ibabaw is maliit lang siya, pero dun sa ilalim niya is malaki. So, ito daw, sa unconscious part daw na ito, meron daw tayong mga hidden, okay? So, mga hidden experiences, mga nalimutan na natin na nangyari nung kabataan natin na somehow nakaka-affect daw sa ating personality or ating behavior. So, next is, sabi ni Freud, childhood daw. So, our childhood experience shape our personality and behavior as adult. Kaya, di ba, pag minsan, pag tawag doon, merong problem sa kanyang behavioral problem sa kanya, wag mo na yung pansinin kasi hindi yan mahal ng mama niya nung bata pa siya. So, yun yung idea. So, ang atin daw experience, personality as an adult, meron daw siya, nag-root daw yan nung bata pa tayo. Okay? So, Freud viewed the development as discontinuous. So, he believed that each of us must pass through a series of stages during childhood. So, and that if we lack proper nurturing and parenting during the stage or this stage, so we may be stuck in or fixated on that specific stages. Okay? Kailangan daw na de-develop natin or malagpasan natin yung different stages dahil kung hindi daw, magiging fixated daw tayo or mas-stuck tayo doon sa stage na yon. According kay Freud, ang mga bata daw is pleasure seeking. So, urge governed by the id. Okay? So, na-discuss na natin last topic yung id. So, mga bata, pleasure seeking sila. Ang nag-govern o nag-ooperate sa kanila is the id. Are focused on the different area of the body called the erogenous zone. Okay? Pag sinabi nating erogenous zone, yung pleasure, saan napupunta? So, this one is more on pleasure seeking siya. Okay? So, sa kanyang katawan. So, next to each of the 5 stages development. So, the first development of psychosexual development is the oral. Then next is the anal, the phallic, the latency, and the genital. Okay, so let's discuss the Psychosexual Stages of Development by Sigmund Freud. So, the first stage is the oral stage. Okay? So, nagsisimula siya from birth to 2 years old. So, ano yung description niya? The pleasure is from the oral, stimulation, tasting, and sucking. So, lahat ng hinahawakan, sinusubo, sucking, so kasi nasa oral stage. Yun yung pleasure nila is nasa bibig. Okay? So, the erogenous zone is on the mouth. Okay? So, ano yung problem or fixation? So, pag hindi to na-addressed, naging fixated sila during this stage, nagkakaroon sila ng dependency or aggression. So, problem with drinking, mga nagiinom, alcoholic, fixated during the oral stages. Okay? Smoking, nagyoyosi, eating, sobrang kain, okay, kain ng kain, nail biting, pag na-stress, nagne-nail bite, inangat-ngat yung kuko. So, that is your fixation or oral. So, kung ang isang tao or ang isang adult is merong ganitong problem, malamang sa malamang yung oral stage of development niya is nagkaroon ng problem. Okay? It's either wala siyang, it's either, well, parang less siya, na-deprive siya during this stage or nasobrahan siya. Okay? Hinanap niya na lang lagi. So, yung gratification pagdating sa erogenous zone niya, sa bunganga niya. So, dun siya nagkakaroon ng pleasure. Okay? Malinaw ha? So, the next stage or the second stage is the anal stage. Okay? So, nagsisimula siya from 15 months hanggang 3 taon. So, primarily daw, focused on controlling the bladder and the bowel. So, pag-ihi at pagdumi or pagtahi. So, eliminating and retaining feces. Okay? So, ano yung nagkakaroon ng problem or fixation? Pag anal expulsive siya or yung nandun, yung halimbawa, yung bata ka pa or yung bata pa yung isang tao. So, jobs lang siya ng jobs, tayo lang siya ng tayo everywhere. So, nagiging messy yung personality niya or wasteful and destructive. Okay? So, hindi niya nakokontrol. Hindi siya nakakakontrol ng bowel movement niya. So, therefore, yung personality niya, dahil hindi niya nga control, nagkakaroon siya ng personality na associated sa messiness, makalat, wastefulness, so maksaya, and destructive kasi nga madumi, makalat siya. Versus naman sa anal retentive, so yun naman ay medyo nakokontrol mo or control ng bata, ng isang bata during the anal stage, 15 to 3, yung kanyang pagpupu or pag-ihi, may potty training na siya, na-train na siya ng maayos ng magulang niya. So, nagiging naman siyang orderly, rigid, and obsessive. Okay? So, yun nagiging problem. So, during the phallic stage, from 3 years old to 6 years old, primarily focus on the genitalia or the genitals niya. Okay? So, difference between male and female. So, dito pa lang sa phallic stage, na-identify ng isang bata kung siya ba ay lalaki or babae. Or kung ang kaharap niya ba ay lalaki or babae. So, childs become rival for the affection of the opposite sex parents called the Oedipus complex. Kung lalaki ka, lalaki ang anak mo, ang bata or lalaki yung anak mo, and then nagkakaroon siya ng feelings towards the opposite sex, which is the mother, and rivalry over the father, so nagkakaroon ng Oedipus complex yung bata, okay, according kay Freud. So, pag naman babae, ang tawag naman doon is Electra complex, okay? So, child begin to identify with the same sex parents. So, nalalaman niya na ikaw ay babae, halimbawa yung bata, from 3 to 6, okay, babae, si mami or si mama, nanay is babae, si tatay, si daddy, or si papa is lalaki, si uncle, lalaki, ganyan. So, na-identify na yung sexuality. So, ano namang yung magiging problem? If magkaroon ng fixation during the phallic stage. Fixation can result in sexual deviances or confused sexual identity. Okay? So, nagkakaroon ng, dito daw, sabi ni Freud, dito daw sa stage na to, pag hindi to naayos or na-develop ng maayos, ang fixation daw or problem is, nagkakaroon ng sexual confusion. So, dito daw lalabas yung yung gender confusion ng isang tao. And then, naniniwala din si Freud that the girl continue to possess feeling or envy or inferiority to, so tinatawag na penis envy. Okay? So, Pag daw ang babae, usually, ang base sa kaniyang theory, na continuous pa din ang pagkainggit niya sa mga lalaki o kaya sa mga batang lalaki or kahit anong male identity at tinatawag na kasi nararamdaman daw ng mga babae na inferior sila or weak, okay? So kaya ang tawag niya dun sa feeling na yon is penis envy, okay? So naiinggit siya sa gender gender na napoposes ng opposite sex, which is the male or the penis. Okay? So next is, so this is the controversial part of theory ni Sigmund Freud. Ano? So some of you may believe that and some of you may not believe. So this is a siguro cultural biases na din. Kasi, so sa atin sa Pilipinas, applicable pa ba siya? So comment down your answer below, okay, for discussion. So then the fourth stage is the latency stage. So from 6 to puberty. So sexual desire push to background. So again sa phallic yung mga genitalia ko focus of genital. Sa latency naman, hindi na masyado. So, the sexual desire push to background and focus on the intellectual. So, dito na nagsisimula 6 years old, mga grade 1, right? Nagsisimula ang pagpasok. So, ang pagkatuto ng isang bata. From 6 to puberty hanggang magdalaga. So, focus on intellectual and social pursuit. So, ano yung nagiging problem or fixation? So, important stage of development of communication skill and self-confidence. Okay, so during this stage, kailangan ito yung importanteng stage para ma-develop sa isang tao, isang bata, ang kanyang communication skills, social skills, pakikipagkaibigan, pakikipagsalamuha sa ibang tao. Okay, so pag di siya na-develop, so mahihiyain ng isang tao or isang bata. So the last stage is the genital stage or the genital stage. So this start naman in puberty all through adulthood. So, tayo mga adulthood na. No? So, sexual desire, renew, and seek for relationship with others. So, bumalik yung sexual desire. Kasi di ba sa phallic, meron siyang focus on the genitalia. For the genital naman, so, bumalik yung sexual desire naman. This time, naman is through relationship with others. So, girlfriend, boyfriend, future husband or wife or mate. Okay? So, what will be the fixation or the problem if nagkaroon ng conflict during this stage? Problem that emerge in this stage are carried over from earlier stage. So, lahat daw ng mga problem natin during the latter stage is dito daw siya pumapasok. Kasi adulthood na. So, kung nagkaroon kayong fixation during the oral stage, possible smoker ka or overeater, ganyan. So, madumi ka, makalat, or obsessive, ganyan. So, that is Sigmund Freud, psychosexual stages of development. So, para matandaan nating maigi, so, ayan. So, ang acronym dito, so alam na to ng psych major during the review nila or the personality subject nila. So, O for the oral stage. A, this is letter A, for the anal stage. Fa, for the phallic stage. La, for the latency. And G, or G, for the genital stage. So, Freud's psychosexual stage is OA palagi. OA palagi. So, 5 stages. Oral, O, A, anal, phallic, La, latency, G, genitalia. Okay, so remember, Sigmund Freud, psychosexual stage of development, OA palagi. Okay? So, next. So, okay. So, let's discuss about the criticism of Freud's theory. So, Freud's psychosexual theory is very controversial, as I mentioned, and it has been thoroughly criticized. So, first, even though Freud's stages are related somehow to the children, Okay, doon niya nirelate yung theory niya about sa psychosexual. He based most of his theory on his work with the troubled adults. So, yung research niya about the theory is nakabase doon sa mga adult who are merong problem behavioral. Okay? He in fact never worked with children. So although yung psychosexual niya, 'di ba, from 2 to 6 and so on, yung kanyang research is hindi siya nagkaroon ng um, relationship or nagkaroon ng direct investigation through children. So, output-based dahil ang inano niya is, ang theory niya is naka-base dun sa mga troubled adult or may behavioral problem na mga tao, adult na. Okay? Second, ikalawa, many believe that his work was too focused on human sexuality. Kasi si Sigmund Freud, if kilala niyo siya, most of his theory is nakacentralized dun sa sexual. Sa urges, yan, sa mga ganon. So, yun yung ikalawang criticism. Especially, his focus on the Oedipus complex. Okay? So, na-discuss na natin kanina yung Oedipus complex. So, a child's feeling of desire to his or her opposite sex parents for male and electra complex for female, and jealousy and anger toward his or her same-sex parents and children's sexual desire for fairness. Biruin mo merong children, okay, mga bata, may sexual desire sa kanilang mga magulang. So, that is a criticism, okay, na kinaharap nitong theory na ito. So, some critics of Freud believe the memories and fantasies of childhood seduction. Okay? So, Freud reported were not real memories but construct of Freud's created and focused upon his patient. Okay? So, hindi daw totoo yung mga ganong memory, but kinonstruct lang daw yun. Parang finid ni Freud sa kanyang mga pasyente. So, finally, supporters of feminist theory believe that Freud theory to be sexist and overly reliant upon male perspective. For example, so his belief that girls develop sexual libido due to penis envy. Okay? So, going back, um, dun sa panahon ni Freud, so mataas talaga yung masculinity. And, yung trato sa mga babae is medyo mababa. Okay, yung tinatawag nating patriarchy o yung mga lalaki is dominant compare sa babae. So, dinadown. So, sabi ng mga feminist theory, so, yung theory niya is hindi siya well-balanced culturally. Okay? So, meron tong sexual. Okay? Sexuality biased or gender biased. Yung psychosexual development ni Sigmund Freud. Okay? So, next meeting, we're going to discuss the psychosocial development naman. Okay? So, if you have any question, comment down below. And if you like this video, so kindly follow and subscribe. So, hopefully makatulong din to sa mga nagre-review natin criminology student and psychology student for psychometrician. Okay, yun lang. Thank you and have a nice day.